All right, this is going to get a little bit more technical right here. This is a video. I'm going to throw a few things in here. This is your pixels video. We're going to go over what pixels are and how to use them effectively. There are different types of websites you use and lead pages and all that, but I'm going to be showing you how to do it in ClickFunnels. Anybody that's using anything else, I can do my best to help you understand the pixels on that. But we're going to go pixels, audiences, and custom audiences, lookalike audiences, and retargeting. And the reason I throw those together is retargeting methods use pixels and audiences, and so I want to do them all together. So what I'm going to do first is talk about retargeting in a very easy to understand way, just so you understand what retargeting is. Most of you probably do, but retargeting is like when Amazon shows you shows you the things that you looked at 2 days earlier. They're retargeting, showing it to you on Facebook or in a banner ad somewhere, or maybe you clicked on a State Farm ad and then later on they're retargeting you somewhere else. Or there's a thing called geofencing. You can use retargeting for that, like if you ever walked into a store and then when you leave the store, a day later you get ads for that store on your phone where they captured your IP address based on what geographical location you were in. So there's a lot of different retargeting methods, and Facebook is extremely effective with it. And the methods that we use for Facebook retargeting will be the methods that I use that are very effective are video viewers, which I showed you in a video before about my custom audiences for people who've seen 25% or they've watched 25%, because if they watched at least a quarter of your video, they were interested enough to watch, to keep it on for a little bit. So in that case, I retarget them with maybe a buy ad or a lead ad or something where I can capture their information. So that's effective. And then there also is a way to do it with pixels, where you send them to a page and then you capture their IP address with that pixel by showing that they went there. So and then you can retarget to them all day long. So let's dive into this real quick. I'm going to go into Facebook here. Okay, so I'm going into my business.facebook.com account. And you can do this under the regular Facebook Manager, Ads Manager too. It's the same concept. But when you click Business Manager, you'll see pixels here. Okay. Let's see here. So under pixels, we got different conversion concepts, and we also have, let's see here. So these are pixels that are set up right now that are actively receiving events. So this means that in a certain amount of time, how many people have been to a page where that pixel is active, okay, of mine. Let's see if I can give you, so this is a way to get your Facebook pixel. Okay, this is creating more pixels. I'm sorry, they just recently changed this pixel thing around, and so I'm just trying to make sure I take it to the right place here. So data sources, and then we're going to go look up our pixel that we're trying to use. This pixel is installed, and where create custom conversion. Set up, there it is. Okay, so let's go back so I can show you how I got to that. Okay, I'm going into data sources, going into okay, you're clicking the details on your pixel that you have there. There will always be at least one pixel in there. You can click set up, and then these are some options you have. So you can manually install the code yourself, which is what I'm going to do. We're going to click that. And then under this, you have this is your primary. This is more like instructions. This is your primary Facebook pixel. So you're going to click this, and it's going to copy it. This would be the one you'd want to put on your main page that you're sending traffic to, okay? So I'm going to go over to one of my funnels, or my ClickFunnels pages. I'm going to use this my Medicare one here to show you. I'm going to make sure I'm using the right one here. Okay. All right. So this is like a main page that I send people to we call it a squeeze page, just to get their name and email. And on this page, this is where I would put my original funnel. Okay. So let's see here. What I would do is I would click Edit Page, and I would open it up. And I've copied this Facebook pixel. And on this page, I would go to Settings, and I would go to Tracking Code right here. And it's going to open it up, and I've already put it in there, but all you would really do is take that out and just paste that code in there. Boom. Okay. You click Save. While I'm in here, I did see something else. You can integrate things like MailChimp to collect your emails. We're going to go over that later, but I'm already in there, so I was going to show you that. Okay, go back to here. So now there are other things you can do. So we went to this one, we saved that. We're going to exit out of the editor here, and just a second, we'll let that load. And then this is my funnel pages. So you got the squeeze page where it's squeezing the emails, and then when they click that, and it captures the email, and then it takes them to the webinar replay room. That's the one that I've been showing you guys. That's the one where you have the videos and all that, and then there's the pop-up on there for to capture more information, phone number, content. Let's exit out of that. So what I'm going to do on this page is I'm going to put a conversion pixel, because this is a page where if they get to this page, that means that they have given me their name and their email. So I'm wanting Facebook to know that they converted, that they gave me information, because that separates them into a new audience for my Facebook pixel to retarget. It means it's separated into like the opt-in people versus the people who haven't done anything for me. They haven't opted in, or they've just gone to the page, but they haven't opted in. So to do that, let's see here. Where's my custom events? They just changed this goofy thing, but let me see. Okay. All right. Okay, here you go. So now you have the events, and you can do purchase, generate lead, complete registration, blah blah blah. Some of these are more e-commerce oriented, but let's do generated lead, okay? Because I got a little bit from them, nothing crazy, but I am going to take that code, and then it says paste the generate. It'll tell you kind of how to do this, but it has paste the generate lead event code at the let's see, place the event code on the form completion page. Add the event code just below the head tag. So the head tag is right there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here, and on this page, I have my tracking code. And my Facebook code is already in there, but I want to go in here and I want to find the, let's see, hold on just a second. We're going to post it in Facebook code. Okay, boom. So we're going to, at the end of the Facebook pixel, script FBQ in Facebook pixel, just allows event code just below the head tag. Yeah. So basically you can just put it in here after the Facebook pixel, and then you have a custom conversion. So it's still tracking the Facebook thing, but it's adding a little snippet saying, okay, this one I got a lead from. Okay. So then I'm going to save that, And then we can even further this, because I'm going to exit out and I can go to the third page. That's the thank you page. That's the page you get to if you fill out my form that gives me your phone number. Okay? And so I can edit that page and even put in another conversion pixel where they say completed registration. So now I'd go in here and I'd copy this, and it's the same concept. I'm going to go to this page and I'm going to set up the tracking code. And the Facebook pixel is not in this one at all. So I'm going to go back, get the total Facebook pixel, put it in here, and then I'm going to go continue over to my custom conversion of completed registration, and I'm going to copy it and I'm going to stick it at the end of this code here. Boom. Save, exit. That's some technical stuff, but you see, you don't have to write any of this code. These things do all that for you. You just have to know where to put those codes. And ClickFunnels makes it super easy compared to other softwares I've had to use. So that's how you would set up your pixel. And when we were going through the Facebook ad earlier, you can see where you make sure it's on when you're setting up your ad. That way it's tracking everything for you. But even if someone goes to that Facebook pixel through something else besides Facebook, it's still in there capturing those IP addresses. And the IP address is the address that's associated with each person's internet connection. It's like anytime somebody's on an iPhone, they have an IP address. When you capture their IP address, that means you can target them anywhere they go from there on out, because you own their IP address for however long you set up to own it. So now I can retarget those people. I can do a whole new ad where I send it to people who have been my page visitors, or people who have converted, or whatever. I can do whatever I want to, or I can use that conversion pixel where they converted to remove them, so I'm not targeting them anymore since they've already given me their phone number. You can do it however you want to. You can get creative there. But what I'm going to show you really quick is, let's see here, ads, billing, pixels. What was I going to do here? Audiences. This audience insights is pretty cool too. It'll give you some insights into the people responding to you and who they are and that sort of thing. All kinds of cool stuff in here. But audiences is where you would make your lookalike and your custom audiences. Custom audiences can be used for retargeting, like we were talking about with the video viewers. This one here is acquired leads, so that's people who have given me leads through lead ads. I'm going to go ahead and tell you too that on the Yahoo, not a big fan of Yahoo, syncsumo.com, this one here says created by syncsumo.com. So if I wanted my ads, my lead ads, when they generate a lead, to email me the lead or text me the lead, I can get this SyncSumo service to do that for me. I just remembered that and wanted to tell you that. If you have any questions about that, let me know. But here are the custom audiences. So you can create a new audience based on different things. A lookalike audience basically will take, like, say I have an audience set up of 25% of my, or 25% video viewers. So maybe 1,300 people in whatever date range that I've put have organically watched 25% of my videos. So I want to take those people and create an audience of people that look like them. And Facebook has a way of like looking at their profile data and finding millions of people, if you want, that look like those people. And then you can send ads to these people, these lookalike people. And you can narrow that lookalike audience down to a certain location and all that too. But it's a very effective way of, if this audience is working, then a lookalike audience will probably work good, but you're getting totally different people. So that's always good. But you can also target that 25% of video viewers. Other things you can do in custom audiences are, let's see, so you can upload a customer file full of full of like email addresses and try to target them. It needs to be pretty big to do that. Maybe at least over 1,000 emails probably. You can do it based off of the website traffic. So this is how you create it based off of, you create an audience based on your pixels. So you can say you want all the website visitors in the last 30 days, or you want people who completed a page view or spent time, a certain amount of time there. You can even set up people who you want to exclude. So you want to exclude people who viewed a certain page, that sort of thing. It's a real easy thing to set up. You can also create one based off of engagement. Create a list of people who, this is a newer thing. I haven't used this yet, but I'm thinking this would be really good. So you can create a custom audience of people who engage with your content and then retarget just them so that you're getting max engagement. That'd probably be really good for constantly getting, quick engagement on posts. Very good for social proof. So that's pretty much the gist of retargeting. It can get very technical because you are dealing with a little bit of code. Even though you're not writing it, you are pasting it, and sometimes it'll not work and you have to troubleshoot it a little bit. But that, it's always something you can tweak and figure out. And Facebook has a lot of good tutorials that'll kind of help you, figure out where the pixel code needs to go and stuff. And I'll always help you if you need any help with it, and I'm able to help through that pixel dilemma or custom or lookalike audiences. Let me know, because that stuff is very important. If you don't create good audiences, which originally I would just be blasting everybody trying to get some good people on your page, so you develop a captive group of people on there. But over time you want to start honing in on good audiences for leads. So that is a huge one right there, a huge piece of this cog, or integral cog in our wheel, if you will. So give me a call, not give me a call, but send me an email if you have any questions about that, and of course we'll go over that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to move on to the next video now, but we can always come back to it, and we'll always be adding new information to the course if it's relevant or people have too many questions. So talk to you in the next one. Bye bye.